Next, I'd like to talk about toys. There's a variety of different toys out there, just like there is training collars. And what I'd like you to do is go out and get one of each category. Say one rawhide, one soft chew toy. That would be like a soft ball, something velvety. Different kinds of things that you can throw for the dog. See what the dog likes. Every dog's different, just like we're different. So find out what the dog is like before you go buy 10 of one kind of toy. Once you do that, then you go out and get several different toys in those categories that you like or your dog likes. And I like to scatter them around the house, in his crate. Let him have access to it. Don't just put it in one basket. Most dogs won't go back to the basket. If they're over here, they're going to chew on something they want to chew on, say your furniture or whatever it is. So I like to get a variety of different things. Dogs need to chew. They need to run. So one way to release anxiety is, and you're better off having toys like this, spending the money on the proper ones, than on your furniture and having to have it repaired, etc. The first thing what I'd like to show you is this is what's a rawhide. And there's what I like to say is a myth behind rawhide in a sense, because some people think that rawhides are bad for dogs. And yes, sometimes they are. If you have a dog that chews the rawhide up to where it's broken into little sharp pieces and edges, and he swallows them like that whole, that's the kind of dog that shouldn't have a rawhide. Or at least give him this kind of rawhide right here, a rawhide roll, and when it gets down to a certain size, throw it out. He's not going to be able to swallow this thing whole, although there might be some crazy dog out there that could. So you have to evaluate each dog for each situation. And of course, they come in different sizes. This is a sterilized bone, and they come in different sizes for different sized dogs. What I like to do is pack cheese, peanut butter, dog food, whatever agrees with his system, just put it in there, and it'll give him a little more interest. He'll spend a little more time. Let's say you're going to be out for 6 hours during the day. Then give him something like that to really spend time chewing on. These are twisted rawhides. This is something that's going to be a little more economical for you, these toys right here, and they're going to last the dog a lot longer than, say, one of these. These are great. The dogs love them. You can pack cheese in them to really get the dog interested in chewing on this thing. These types of things brittle, they break away a little bit easier. That's the only difference between these and these. And then these twisted beef bones, they make kind of a mess, but the dog really loves them and he's going to spend time on them. You need to give him something he's going to like. These are piggy rolls. They're the same thing, rawhides, just got a little more basted flavor. The other things we have are indestructible. This is almost like a tire, as you can see. You put cheese or dog food or biscuit in here. The dog's going to spend a lot of time trying to break away at this and get at what's inside there. He can't. I mean, this is like chewing on a tire. It's very tough rubber, and they come in different strengths. So that's called a have-a-ball. It's almost like a Kong, indestructible. This is a migrator. This is a soft plush toy I was telling you about. It makes different noises. It's a goose. And then you have the little man here, soft woolies. It makes noise. A lot of puppies like this kind of thing. You can wet them and freeze them and put them in the freezer. That tends to soothe the puppy's gums a little more. The other thing here is, here's another one, a frog. All right, these are the kinds of things that really get puppies excited. Here's another indestructible ball. They'll spend a lot of time chasing this around. And again, just get one, and then if you find the dog likes it, go out and get a couple of them. Because you're probably going to end up losing a couple of them anyhow. Here's another squeaker. There's just different varieties of these. This is another one, a ball actually, that makes a little wiggly giggly noise when you shake it around. This is a self-entertainer. The dog will entertain himself with this kind of ball. And that's something that you obviously need because he's not going to always have you there or another dog there to play with. This is just a rope bone. Wet it, freeze it, put it in the freezer for the puppies. Great for throwing around. Another one similar with the balls on the end here. All right. The idea, though, is not to play tug-of-war. And let me just talk about that for a second. Tug-of-war is a big no-no. When I used to protection train dogs, I would take a piece of burlap and I'd just tie it around my wrist like this. And I'd play with them, and I'd fight and growl at them. And it built their aggression level to where they felt like they were being more aggressive. They were biting. And this is just an extension of your arm. That's all it is. When you play tug-of-war, it's just an extension of your arm. So it will cause the dog to bite more. So if you have a puppy that's biting a lot, just stop the tug-of-war. That's something you do not want to do with your dog, with any toy. Best thing to do is teach him drop it, and then throw the ball for him back and forth. If the dog's not dropping it, show him another toy. Maybe he'll get interested in that, and then you throw that one, and then you just cycle it back and forth. And that's it for toys.